2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Champions Invitational is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first-round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke and Rich, looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to following along with this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement these two will generate. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order, but after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
Yep, tracking well.
Well, Rich, that's got to feel good. Opening the first with an underpass score.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He's in a share of 10th position. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Handy effort, that one. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. And here we are with the third shot.
Breeze coming right into his melon.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Didn't that look good for a long time? And a par putt awaits him. Ouch, that hurts. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard. Never a good sign. This one heading to the bunker.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
They'll have to channel their inner Severiano Ballesteros here. This needs good hands.
Attaboy, good shot. This putt from around 18 feet.
This one's looking good.
And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Second shot here on the third. Oh, yeah, a thing of beauty.
I mean, you've got to expect this kind of stuff when you start up a rivalry with a tour player. This is what they do.
Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see two massive bunkers and obviously the water. So anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers down the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie.
Golf became a power game, and there's few players out on tour that have more prodigious power than Tony Finau. If he really wants to go full tilt, Rich, it feels like everyone's playing for second.
He is a dynamic player that has the ability to make birdies in bunches. The ball striking, I think, is always going to be brilliant. Watching him when he was on the Korn Ferry Tour, graduated to the PGA Tour, and just keep watching the steady progression. Each and every week, he just seems to get a little bit better, and the confidence level is over the moon with this kid. And to bundle it all up, Luke, he's one of the nicest guys in the world. You want to root for a Tony Finau. He is such a likable, lovable guy, I believe, that you can't help but root for him. And the wins that he didn't get are just heartbreaking, and we felt the pain alongside with him. I love watching this guy play. I root for him every single week.
Going with the 8-iron here.
They've chosen to club down here.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard.
Putt is underway.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Here we are at the 6th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
This one's bunker bound. They'll have to work extra hard to get out of this one.
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
Well, this is one of those lies that dictates a shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough one. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. This one's dialed in. That's a good sign of a player's character, Rich. Still managed to make something out of the hole.
In the bunker with their tee shot, and that is a very good save.
Now 5 strokes behind. As we head now to the par 5 next. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Wow, that was just striped. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Playing their 4th shot. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Good opportunity here to move into a tie for 3rd. That's a lovely effort, that one. That's a handy putt to make. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Well, there's some real momentum with this player, coming off an eagle at the last. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? Shame it didn't drop. Just a short putt remaining here. Currently 5 under for the round. Next up is this 2-shot hole. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
The wind is at their back on this one.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
If that's the right pace, this should rock. Okay, let's get back to the action. Getting ready to play their third. Just 3 strokes back. How close was that to going down? All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This one's 13 feet from the cup. Now this is important. This for par.
That's well holed. Well, Rich, as we make the turn to the back 9, what are your thoughts so far?
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Good shot there, Beamer. 2 wins so far this season. Is there anything classier than someone that could hit a driver off the deck? That was wonderfully done. Sitting at 5 under for the day. Currently tied for 3rd. Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. All right, you'll make it the next time. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
Terrific shot. Who could have thought you'd hole it? So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 11th at Echo Park is a par 4 stretching at 430 from the back tees.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green, clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
And he's down there. You got to read?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Get in the hole. And that's a long-range bomb. And rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder. And stepping up the standings after that effort. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole. Going with the 7.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
A 7-footer right here.
This for a birdie run.
Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Just one off the lead after that hole. Well, the 13th hole here at Echo Park Golf Club is not as kind. A big hole at 504 from the tips.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down that right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Come on, get down. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. Putting for birdie.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Was on a good line. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
This is what they have left for par here.
That gets the job done. And now -7 for the round. Let's begin the 14th. Oh, that's a lovely shape shot. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, what a wonderful bunker shot. Let's get back to it, shall we? Setting up in the first cut here.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
And this putt to move into a tie for first place. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 8 under. He's currently in a share of top spot.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4. Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
Luke, absolutely. Week in and week out, this player has consistently performed at the highest level. I got to believe he's a lot of people's favorites to win this tournament.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Oh, so close. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Bubba Watson currently in the lead. Let's see what happens here at the 16th. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Nicely done. What's in front of them, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here.
That was a gallant attempt. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. That's frustrating. And this next putt, it's for bogey. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. He's currently in the 5th position. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Opting for the 6-iron. Well, that's well judged. Hole high, right inside the range. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. Like the look of this one. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. A live look at the leaderboard, and Bubba Watson finds himself in top spot. And now striding to the final tee of this round. That's some good golf right there. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. Ooh, that almost went down. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet. And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. Well, Rich, I thought that day was an absolute doozy. And this player seems to be in decent shape, don't you think?
Little work to do, there's no doubt about it, but still plenty of good golf to reflect on today with 3 days to go.
On behalf of... UK Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Champions Invitational. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam here as we keep an eye on this player who's been trailing in the tournament but has a real opportunity today.
They do. They need to get out there, though, and start firing at some flags. They've been playing very conservative all week long, and you can't continue to do that with any hopes of winning. You have to go ahead and start trying to take advantage of the conditions. Hit it close a few more times. And until they start doing that, I don't see them catching the leaders.
Well, it's all set up for an exciting event. Can't wait to get into this. Playing from around 160 yards.
Wind is going straight at his back.
They've chosen to club down on this one.
That's nicely done. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? An opportunity to make a par here. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
And as we head to the next hole, this player is chasing the leader behind Bubba Watson. Time to tee off at the second. Beautiful swing there. Second shot on the second. Not bad. Getting ready to play their third. "15 feet to the cup. Oh, just missed. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
It's looking solid.
Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Bubba Watson currently on top of the leaderboard here. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Lining up now, this shot from the fairway bunker. Oh, almost went in. Okay, time to return to the action. Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie. Choosing the 9-iron here. Yep, that shot's safely on the green. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
18-footer here is what he's facing. Oh, yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Solid par putt, that. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Here we are at the 4th hole.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see 2 massive bunkers and obviously the water. So anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers down the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie.
Going with the hybrid. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Only 1 shot off the pace. And this would be a great par putt if he can make this. It's tracking. That's a good putt to make, that one. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Time now for the 4th shot. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th. Going with the 7. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Putting for birdie here.
This is on a great line.
Just hammered that through the line. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. That's 9 under par for the event. We'll love the strategy of a short par 4. Good luck here.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
It's heading to the rough for mine. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the first cut.
That's a good-looking shot there. Lining up the birdie putt here. Be the ball, Danny. No. Super shot, that. Bubba Watson is atop the leaderboard with a 1-stroke advantage. Teeing off here at the 7th. That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. Already with a couple of wins under their belt. Getting ready to play their 3rd. He's 2 shots back. Yeah, well played.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Okay, steady now. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
birdied their last hole.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Bubba Watson, our leader in this one. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Ooh. Putting for bogey here. Bubba Watson is 3 strokes clear at the top of the leaderboard. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Nicely done.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Straight back up into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Going with a 3-wood here. Well, at least it's on the green. That's the positive.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
And this putt to move into the top 5. No, that's too bad.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
And now over to Tony Finau.
Had a big eagle on the last hole.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. And as we check the leaderboard, it's great to see Bubba Watson back on top. And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Second shot here at the 10th. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. Boy, Rich, that was a big-time save, that one. That'll help make a big move. And let's have another look at that one.
I'm glad we get to see this again. This one should be practiced at home.
And big bad Bubba Watson currently leads the field. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green. Clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th. Lovely moment here. Good opportunity to move into a tie for 3rd. Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
And from the bunker here. Wow. Well, that shot took some serious skill. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Opting for the 9-iron. This one might need to set. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Oh, what a super shot. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Just one off the lead after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down the right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot, downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Let's see if he can make this and keep the par on the card. This looks good. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Bubba Watson is one shot ahead of the field. We've arrived at a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Yeah, that one will play. And now over to Tony Finau.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. From about 100 yards. Just 2 shots behind. Chosen the pitching wedge here. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. 4 feet to the cup.
He's got this for his par.
That will work. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Yeah, nicely played. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Oh, get in. Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for a par here. And well holed. Let's move on. sitting at -13 for the tournament. Stepping up to the 16th tee now. This one is headed to the right. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Okay, step one complete, out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt. 7 feet to the cup.
Got to try and save the par here.
And that's a good make in the end. Certainly helped them fight back from a difficult position.
Good par save there from the greenside bunker. Job well done.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Now at the 17th hole.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, the breeze ruffling their shirt, hitting their back. It's going to be tough to control the distance here.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. And this putt to move into 4th place on the leaderboard. Just didn't drop. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet. Oh, so close. This is a bogey putt coming up. He's currently tied for 5th. Now take the stroll to the final tee of this round. Oh, well done. Playing this shot from 120 yards.
Breeze straight into him.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. And here we are with their 4. Currently 4 shots off the pace. How close was that to going down? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Was on a good line. Bogey's not your best effort, but well played today. And as they finish up their round, they find themselves in 6th place on the leaderboard.
Same, Luke. Enjoyed the day. Looking forward to tomorrow.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of